What's up, y'all? Welcome to another live episode of the Sip and Sit. Today kicks off Black Music Month. And if you know me, you know I love music. You know I love this industry. And I am so excited to be interviewing DJ Fergg out of Mobile, Alabama. You know, I have love for all of my female DJs, all of my female women in media and music. And so we're going to chop it up with her. We're going to get to know her journey as a female DJ. You know, shout out to everybody that's on here. What's up, DJ New Era? Stick around. Another episode of the Sip and Sit coming up next. I'm waiting for her to get in. I do this every week. So make sure you tell a friend that A Millie is on live each and every week doing interviews, and I really need to start back doing celebrity news. I used to do that, so I got to come back with it, but it's coming. June is a new month, so thank y'all for stopping by. I'm gonna get DJ Fergg in here. Shout out to everybody that's joining. Don't leave. If you are a DJ, I need you to be on here because it is Black Music Month, and you know how I feel about music. You know how I feel about my DJs, and I'm just honored to be able to interview a dope Black female DJ out of Mobile, Alabama. Her name is DJ Fergg, and if you haven't known about her, you will know about her today. What's up, CDK on the mic? Shout out to you. You're doing really, really amazing things. You know, follow him. If you are on here, you are a DJ, make sure you follow CDK on the mic. Make sure you follow DJ Maddie C, DJ New Era, and she is in here, DJ Fergg. Let me get her in here. We're going to start this interview soon. And there she is. What's good, girl?
Hey, girl.
I feel so, let me just say this. I feel so underdressed because I was like, today has been a day, and I was like, you know what? I ain't putting no makeup. I'm just going to go barefaced like this. But I should have put on some makeup because look at you, honey, looking all dolled up and good.
Look, you should have seen how I was looking at work today. I ain't look like this. I just got this together in the past hour. So
listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Like earlier, I was looking a little better. Then now it's like, yeah, girl, you just put on Go Bell, just do whatever. Just you look all right, okay? But thank you so much for coming on the Sip and Sit. It is such an honor to have you on.
I'm excited. I was like, yeah, oh my God.
Yes. And you know what I love about you. You are number one, you are a talented DJ. Number two, you are a Black female DJ. And number three, you are repping for the state of Alabama. Come on, cause we some Bama girls up in here now.
Okay.
I might not be from the Mobile area, but I am an Alabama girl. I am not born here, but raised here in Alabama. So I give you your props. And we're going to get into this interview. So DJ Fergg, tell me a little bit about you.
Where do I begin? I'm DJ Fergg. I'm from Mobile, as you said. I've been DJing for 5 years now. I am a mom of a 2-year-old. As I say, I still work. You know, I have a cosmetics line as well. I'm on the Inspire You Internet Radio. It's a global radio app. I like to do diverse gigs, conferences, bars, lounges, parties, wherever they get me in it. And yeah, I just love music, man. That's the whole reason for it, just to love music.
Yes, and you are kicking off my segment for Black Music Month, and it's something that I feel like every person needs to embrace. And I want to ask you, your love for music. What inspires you to want to get into the music industry as a DJ?
It's really started, like, the core for my love of music comes from, like, my childhood. I guess you could say I didn't have the best childhood or whatever. So music was like one of those getaways, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm a very animated person. I can create anything in my mind. So when I was younger, if I can listen to a song, I can just pretend I'm in a music video, or just pretend I'm there, or pretend I'm that artist, or whatever I want it to be. And so that's where the core for the love of music came from. It just really takes me to another place since I was a child. When I started DJing, I didn't know I wanted to be a DJ at first. The first thing I did was I put a cipher together, and I was gonna start doing interviews with artists and stuff like that. And I kind of got discouraged from doing it. So I put the cipher together. It came out. It was great. And then it kind of stopped there. And I was like, dang, I can't rap. I can't sing. But I want to do something. So then I got into like my friend. She's a event planner. I started doing promo with her. And I started going out clubbing like 21, 22. And then after a while, I was just like, man, I want to be a DJ. That'd be dope. And then when I was from here in Mobile, there weren't many female DJs, or if any. I didn't know of any at the time. I'm not gonna say there weren't any, but I didn't know of any. So yeah, it kind of popped off like that because I was like young, first female. I ain't gonna say the first, but the only female DJ doing it the way that I was doing it down here. So yeah, it just popped off.
And I love that because how you said you didn't see any other females like you that wanted to get into the music industry. Yes, you see artists, but not female DJs. And I guess in the time when we came up, we didn't see any of that in the clubs or anything. And I just love it so much because it's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna run with it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And it's so empowering to just see that.
Yes, I'm like, I'm about to be a DJ. Really they like do it. I'm like, okay, and then we just did it. Like just jumped in the water and just did it.
And you just did it, and now you have become this successful DJ, entrepreneur, and we're going to get into that because I want to know about this cosmetic line. But I want to know, who are some of your music influences? Like I said before, we are celebrating Black Music Month. So who are some of your favorite music influences?
For me, my favorite, of course, okay, so my favorite music influences would have to be Lauryn Hill's my favorite artist of all time. And not only because of her music, just because you know how people say, oh, I don't want a Megan Thee Stallion, I want a Lauryn Hill. But Lauryn Hill was also a very troubled person. She was very honest about it in her music. So I admire her for that because if you really listen to her lyrics and listen to her music, it feels good. But she's saying a lot, especially to a Black woman. Period. And I know my other influence would have to be Mary J. Blige because Mary J. been through some stuff, baby. And she kept kicking. She kept going. She ain't never let nobody kick her down, stop her from doing nothing. So those would be my top two influences in music.
So with your top influences in music, did that inspire you to continue to keep going on your journey as a female DJ?
Yes. Definitely so. Like I tell people all the time, the Lauryn Hill song "Tell Him." When I was younger, I used to think it was about a man. She was singing to me and tell this man I need him, but she's really singing about God. So when you step into womanhood and you really listen to the song, and when you go through stuff and you listen to it, it's like, wow, she's not singing about a man. She's telling God, like, tell him I need him. So that's like, anytime I got low or I felt like I didn't want to do it, I can't do it, like I would just listen to that and it's just like, I can do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just pray and keep going. And then I saw this Mary J. Blige interview where she was talking about, well, really her documentary. Yes. She was talking about all that stuff that she went through. And I was just like, wow, like that is crazy. Like from her 20s all the way to now. And she's still so happy and just still married. So like stuff like that is just really inspired me to just keep going because people have it way worse.
You are so absolutely right. And I've seen that documentary and I was just so inspired because no matter the trials and tribulations that she went through or any of us, we still keep going. We still have that drive, that passion to really excel in what we want to do because we all have a purpose. Right. I want to ask you your journey as a female DJ, a successful Black female DJ. How has the journey been for you? Has it been easy?
No, never. At no point in time. Never. Ever. I've been blessed though. I feel like at this point, after 5 years, I feel like God kind of created the team I needed around me organically. But starting out, it was just me and my friends. They were booking me for their gigs. My friend Dre Day, he does music management, consulting, and things like that. So he had his hands in a lot of stuff, and he had just met me, so he got me my first paid gig. My friend Whitney, her homeboy Maine was the event planner, so he got me my first gig. So it was really just me having the right people in my life that really kind of set up my steps to go where I was going. As far as it being easy, it's never been easy because at the end of the day, being a DJ is very technical. And I know people probably look at us and think we just doing something, and it's just like, no, it's actually kind of hard. Like until you really know what you're doing, and then being a female coming in. Like I said, nobody here was doing it the way that I was doing it as far as females go. So a lot of people thought that I was trying to be cute. I just wanted to be seen. I didn't really like music, stuff like that. So people are always trying to insult you or, try to make you feel the way. A lot of people will do bad business with me because I'm a female DJ. And then a male DJ, they'll do right by them. And then I come along, they try to finesse me or, you know what I'm saying, pay me less or it's been a way, but it has not been easy.
And that segues me into my next question because you kind of hit something. You hit like a target. Like men it's a difference between male DJs and female DJs. What do you think is the hardest or maybe a challenging part of being a female DJ in a male-dominated industry?
Controlling your emotions.
Ooh.
Because women, we are so emotional. I am a crybaby, okay? But when I go out there, I have to be tough. I have to be hard. I can't wear my feelings on my sleeve. But when I go home, I'm finna call my dad and I'm finna tell him what you did to me. And I'm finna be yelling in the phone. But when you see me in public, I'm gonna be fine. And that's like one of the biggest things is really just like pretending that everything is okay, even though you want to get on Facebook and be like, y'all got me messed up. Like you can't do that because it's unprofessional. It's bad for your brain. So you really just have to sit there and just suck it up and just be like, oh, I want to buzz, but I can't because that's what they want you to do because you're a woman. And they waiting for you to have that one emotional moment and so they can use it against you and try to tarnish your brand and yeah, it's hard.
And it's so hard because you said that because I've had that particular situation actually like 2 weeks ago, and I had to bite on my tongue because I felt it coming up in here that I really wanted to curse that person out. But I said, you know what, they want you to do that. But I'm not gonna let you mess with my money. And I feel like being a woman in this industry, we are targeted so much, whether you're in media and music, just the whole industry, period, by men that are very disrespectful. And if there is one thing that you can change about this industry between male DJs and female DJs, what would that be for you?
It would definitely be the lack of respect. Just respect the fact that I can do the same thing that you can do. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? This is not an industry that is only made for men. And sometimes women are better than men at the things that they do and the things that we know we are capable of. We handle business better for sure. We're more organized for sure. So, if I could change anything, it'd just be just the lack of respect. Like, just respect the fact that we're here and we can do what you can do.
And I love that you said more respect because, coming from the radio side, I used to work in radio. And I felt like men, they never stood up for their female coworkers. They didn't stand up for me. And so it was always men versus women, whether you were a manager, whether you were in programming. And it was the lack of respect. And that's something that I wish for in this industry, in the music industry, media industry, that more men would step up for us and show us respect, because at the same time, it's room for all of us to eat. We can collaborate, we can get a bag together, but most men that are DJs, that are in this industry, they don't see that. They see it's competition. So what advice would you give to up and coming women that want to get into the music industry as a female DJ? What advice would you give to them?
My advice would be to stand on your ground. Whatever you believe in, whatever it is that you're doing, stand on it. Don't let nobody try to make you feel like you have to be everybody's friend, or you have to be this place, that place. You got to do this, you got to do that. You got to be cool with this person, that person. Of course, you want to network, you want to do great business, and you want to build relationships, but you are not obligated to be what people want you to be. Now, don't go being a mean girl and being rude. You can be respectful and still be your own person. Like, stand on what you came here to do, and be your own person. Be an individual. You don't have to follow trends. You can set trends. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to bow down. Like, somebody do you wrong, you don't have to keep doing business with them. You can move on to the next sector and, do something else. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like with women, they expect us to take anything. And they want us to, whatever they do to us, we just got to take it because you need this, right? It's just like, don't get caught in it. Like, have some respect for yourself, for your brand, your whole entity, period. Like, don't bend or fold. Stand on your ground, and if it make people feel the way, they will be okay.
Oh my gosh, you hit every nail on the coffin. I love to hear that. Just be yourself. That it's something about being yourself, and being your own woman will carry you the rest of your life if you just
Period.
be yourself and don't allow anybody to step over you or disrespect you, but always be yourself. As a DJ, as a female DJ, what is a typical night for you? Like, because I've always, like, I've been in the clubs with the DJs. What is something that, and I never have asked anybody, like, what gets you in the mode? Like, okay, I got this gig tonight from 10 to 2. I really got to get my mind right. What is your, how does DJ Fergg get in the zone? Like, I'm not going here and really shut things down when I get up in this booth.
Like, honestly, it's the preparation. Like, when I do my makeup and my hair, I done transform. I'm about to do this thing. Like, I ain't about to play with y'all. This is what I came here to do. I'm here. You don't book me. We're about to have a good time. But it's really, like, leading up to it, like, we're women. We like to look good. We feel good. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I get in my mode, when I get to dressing up and, listen to my music and telling myself, like, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. This is what I got going on. It just really shifts my mind into work mode, grind mode. See, the thing about being a DJ is it's fun. So, it's kind of easy to get in your mode because you don't have to be so serious. Like, you're the DJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to have the most fun as everybody in the crew. So, it's kind of easy to switch into it, but the way I get into it is just like preparing myself, just knowing like, what kind of vibe I'm about to set, what I'm wearing, how I'm about to look, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that.
Is there a particular song that you listen to while you're getting ready or before you enter into the booth or when you're riding in the car? Is there one song that you listen to like, this is like my go-to song that I'm going to listen to that get me really pumped up, to get me really prepared? And I've never asked
That's
the
probably
DJ
gonna
this question.
Be...
And I wanted to ask you guys.
It's hard because it's different. Like, it depends. Like, I might listen to her album all the way to the venue and then go in there and turn up. But I also might listen to some Ken and Men because I want to be ratchet, so I listen to some Ken and Men, like, get in my little mode or whatever. So it just kind of varies. I might listen to some Little Baby, I have no one particular song, but those are definitely, I'm either going R&B or I'm going trapped out on the way there. No in between.
Oh my gosh, that is so interesting because I would have thought it would have been like some Meek Mill, it would have been like some Megan Thee Stallion, but when you said that her album, it's like that chill vibes, and I'm like, oh wow, never.
Because R&B is like my thing. Like, R&B is sexy, like when you want to feel yourself, you just turn yourself R&B. So that's what I like to listen to. Know I'm looking good, feeling myself, and it's firing off. So I'm gonna play some Meek Mill when I get there. But on the way here, I gotta be, I gotta get it to me.
I love that. I gotta ask you another funny question. What are the do's and the don'ts especially for artists, when they see DJs in the club, what are like the do's and don'ts? Because some artists be like, you know what, I got this real fire song. Can you just play my song? How much it gonna cost? Like, how do you handle like potential artists like that?
I just had an artist ask me the same question on Facebook, so I'm so glad you asked, because music is a business, guys. You know what I mean? Like, the biggest thing is knowing the DJ that you about to approach if you can. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm cool. I might play it. You know what I'm saying? But another DJ might be like, oh, I need $500. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on who the person is. It also depends on what the event is. You know what I mean? Like, if the club is jumping, everybody turned, and you're an artist that nobody really knows, you're asking me to risk my set to play your song. And that's not something that I'm willing to do. Now, if this is like a private sector or a private party, or, you know, something that's, you know, small and intimate, no problem. But if we already turned, we already lit, or it's the beginning of the night, I'll run it for you. You know what I'm saying? But if we already turned, we already lit, like, nah, I'm not about to mess up my set to play your song.
I
Send
feel
an
you on
email
that.
me.
I feel you on that, because I just was curious to ask that, because nobody has ever broken it down. People be like, no, or whatever, but it's different parts, you know, and I'm glad that you broke it down for everybody. So if you are an artist and you trying to approach a DJ, please listen to what DJ Fergg just said. You can go back and watch this interview when it's over with, but please listen to what she just said. I do want to touch on and highlight that recently you were nominated for the Alabama Music Awards for Bama's most slept on female DJ. Got to give you a round of applause for that. Give you your flowers. What was that moment like for you when you heard that you had been nominated for this award show?
Oh my God, no one has ever asked me this, so I'm so excited to answer.
Yeah.
So, this is literally what was happening to me. My son is 2, like I told you. We are potty training. This little boy, he sat on the potty. He was screaming and crying because he didn't want to boo. I was so frustrated. I'm just like, oh, just get in the tub. So I put him in the tub. He starts boo-booing in the tub. So I picked him up to take him out the tub, and he boo-boo like, from the transition to the tub to the potty, it was boo-boo. So I just dropped down, and I was just like, Lord, I can't do this today. I had just got off work. I'm so tired. I can't do this today. So we cleaning it up or whatever. And then my phone, I had a text message from a Birmingham or a Montgomery number. I'm like, what is this? It's like, you have been nominated for an Alabama Music Award. And I was like, oh my God. Like, it was in the midst of all of that. It was crazy. I went from 0 to like 100. I was running around the house in circles. It was crazy.
Yeah. And I can only imagine the hype, because it's like, you know, now people know who I am now. Like, they know, but it's now to be recognized on a level such as this. This is like the Grammys of Alabama. Let's just be clear. It is like the Grammys. So congratulations on that. And I do know you have to vote. When does voting end to vote for you for the Bama most slept on female DJ?
Voting ends June 12th, guys. So you can vote as many times as you want, back to back to back to back to back. You can vote once a day, twice a day. I don't care. Just vote. You got into June 12th to vote.
Yes, please vote for her, man. Like, it is just, and I don't think a lot of people know about the Alabama Music Awards and what it means for the state of Alabama, because we have so many talented people in music, as a DJ, shows, models. We are a talented state. So if you can, please go and show your love for DJ Fergg. Vote for her, as she said, as many times, y'all. I'm telling you, it is really, really good. And when will the award show be? I know it's sometime this summer, right?
The award show, it's June 24th is the actual show.
Okay. June 24th is an actual show. Are we able to, is it open to the public, or do you have to buy tickets, or?
It is. If you click the link in my bio, I want to say at the beginning of the site, they have that information on there, but you can purchase the ticket. I believe the tickets are $25, and then they have the VIP tickets that are like 45. You get to go to like a red room and get the network and stuff like that. So even if you aren't nominated, I feel like you should come to network. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a great opportunity either way it goes. Like I'm excited to just be there, even if I don't win. Like I appreciate the acknowledgement. Shout out to
But
DJ
we're gonna speak
Gorgeous.
that in the atmosphere. God got you.
Yes,
God got you. And
yes,
whatever the
yes.
turnout is, it's just gonna propel you for more. You'll be back.
Mhm.
You'll be
Exactly.
back. But we
Exactly.
claiming that you will be voted Bama's most slept on female DJ. It's already out there. Boom. It's already out there.
Amen.
Now
I
with
receive
you,
it.
yes, receive all of that. And so with you being a successful DJ, you are a wonderful mom, you are a business owner, and you own your own cosmetic line called Seven Cosmetics. Can you tell me how you started that line and what inspired you to start it?
So it started from kind of like a dark chapter in life. Honestly, is how I got into makeup or whatever. It became like kind of therapeutic for me. So from there, the more I got into it, the more obviously I have huge lips. So had them my whole life. So the first thing I got into was like eyeshadow, eyelashes, and lip gloss, and then eventually it trickled down to just centering around lip gloss. The name Seven. Seven, if you guys don't know, is the number of completion. So seven is like a lucky number for me and for my family. So that's where the name came from. It's just the number seven means a lot to me for a lot of different reasons. So yeah, that's kind of where it stems from. And then I just always wanted to. I knew how makeup made me feel and how I felt pretty with it. And I know if I felt that way, other women might. So it's just when I came up with my own lip gloss formula because I make it myself. So
Oh
when I came
wow.
up with the perfect, it's like the perfect formula. I was like, okay, yeah, this is it. And that's when I started really focusing on lip gloss. So, ask my friends, ask the customers, the gloss is worth it, okay?
I gotta get some of this Seven Cosmetics, girl, because I'm a lip gloss girl. I love makeup. I know I ain't got nothing on today, but I love makeup. That's where I'm gonna be going to. But how can people order
Exactly.
some of your cosmetics? Like how can they order?
That's also if you look at my bio on Instagram, you will see the seven beauty company, and you can order from there. If you're like in Alabama and you're like a music artist, um, we could possibly do like a PR thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm always open to working with people who are willing to promote and things like that. So if you yourself or someone else who's watching would be interested in that type of thing, we can always set something up. Just shoot me a DM and we can run it.
Awesome. Y'all heard that. Make sure y'all go support DJ Fergg. What's next for you? What is your ultimate end goal as a female DJ?
My ultimate end goal, I want to be like DJ Khaled. I want the big house, the family. I don't want to have to touch
Yes.
no DJ boards. I want to get into production. I want to expand. I want to be a Coachella, New York Fashion Week, BET Awards. Like that's where DJ Fergg is heading. That's my goals as a female DJ. I appreciate everything that I'm receiving now, and I'm super aware and super grateful of where I am now, who I am now, and everyone who's got me, helped me get here. But I'm reaching for the stars. I'm reaching for the stars. I want all of it. I want everything.
And you will receive it. Once you put it out there, God heard it. It's gonna happen. I just want to say thank you so much, DJ Fergg, for just taking the time out of your busy schedule to kick off Black Music Month. You know, I
Thank you
love
so much.
talking to female DJs. I feel like women in media and the music industry, we don't get a lot of love. And I want to give you your flowers now. You are talented. You are
Thank you.
dope. You're going to be the next DJ Khaled, but it's going to be DJ Fergg. And then let me
Yay!
just say this. When you are at Coachella, and I'm gonna be out there hosting. I'm gonna be like, girl, you remember we was on the
Yes.
set. You remember that when you been at New York
Yes.
Fashion Week playing, and I might be modeling or sitting on the side when Anna Wintour, Kim Kardashian, or anything like that. I'm putting that out in the atmosphere, and I'm gonna be like, "Girl, you remember when?" But it's gonna happen, and
Yes.
I'm just so inspired by you as a successful Black female, especially from our state of Alabama. Keep rocking, girl. Just got to give you your flowers. Be pregnant with your passion because it's showing. It's showing to everybody. And make sure you guys go vote for her for Bama's most slept on female DJ. The link is in her bio. Make sure you support her at the Alabama Music Awards coming later on this month in Birmingham, Alabama. So until next time, y'all, I love y'all, but God loves you more. Make sure you catch me next week on another episode of The Sip and Sit.
Thanks for having me. I want to give you your flowers too, because we need people like you. We need media. We need your platforms, and I appreciate you. I'm sure everybody who works with you appreciates you. Who works with you in the future will appreciate you. So thank you too, because we need the media. Yes. The world like lives off media now. So thank you.
Yes. Yes, I thank you so much. And make sure y'all go support and keep supporting anything everybody is doing, whether they're your friends, your family. We all we got. Make sure you support everybody. But until next time, I'll see y'all next week. See y'all later. Bye.
Thanks, y'all.